to check out. Grand Perspective, great app right there. Nice Player. This application lets me quick look MKV files. I'll show you here. Let's just try Alvin and the Chipmunks here. Space, and I can quick look this MKV file. Now, this doesn't really work for fast. It's kind of hard to fast forward and rewind on this because it's such a huge file. So that doesn't really work well, but it works well for playback if you just want to, watch the movie without opening QuickTime or VLC. Let me just go back to my applications here. OEK, great physics application. It's no longer, except the only problem is the people no longer make it. They no longer distribute it. Pathfinder, good application. I just don't really use it. I know it's much more powerful than the Finder. I'm just too used to the Finder. Safari for developer preview, great application. Recommend torrenting that. Spore, great game. It's pretty amazing. It's also pretty difficult. VMware Fusion, great application, one of the best I've ever seen. Trim the Fat lets you strip the PowerPC architecture off of your applications to save some megabytes. Time Machine, self-explanatory. uTorrent, the beta, the UnRARX just lets you extract RAR files. MPEG StreamClick, great video editor, free video editor. Media Info for Mac lets you see pretty much all the stats on a video. Like, let's go to my documents again and go to other. Hang on. And then go to Media Info for Mac. And I get all the information on it. 1 hour 31 minutes, 4.37 gigs, resolution, codecs, it's whether it's using H.264, audio stream. It's a great application. It's just the only problem is that they didn't add a right click feature, so you can just right click and hit get info with Media Info Mac like there is in Windows. That's the only problem that I see with that. Clean App, great application for removing applications, because just dragging some applications to the trash doesn't remove them, because they have a lot of other files that could slow down your system. Dock Doctor lets you customize your Docker. This is how I got these black arrows instead of those shiny arrows. You can just go to Styles and Colors and Indicator Style Arrow, and then you can change the color too, but I just like black. Otherwise you can change it back to default. Dock Doctor and Docker do similar things, except Docker lets you change the arrows. Fluid, just a new app. I haven't really tried it. It's supposed to let you make a browser, website specific browser or something. Fluke, it lets you import lossless files, files with the file extension FLAC, FLAC, I guess, lossless audio files into iTunes, because iTunes doesn't normally let you import them. But you open up this application, Um, and then you pretty much just drag your music into this application, and it'll let you import the lossless audio files into the iTunes library. iWork 08 use that pretty much for all my school assignments. Maintenance, this is actually an Apple script slash Automator application. Just rebuild Spotlight index, pretty much all these things. Yeah, it just does all those repetitive tasks that you don't really want to do. Now let's see what else. Miro, great video podcasting app. Onyx, okay, Onyx, great application, but this stuff at the beginning is really annoying. You have to do this every time. Lets you clean out all these files, rebuild your Spotlight index, change the parameters. I think it'll let you. I heard there was a application called Wallsaver, but you can also do that. Wallsaver lets you make a screensaver your background. This Onyx can also do that. So now, as you can see, hang on, I have a Flurry screensaver as my background, and I can change that to maybe the RSS visualizer start. And you know, it's pretty cool. No practical use, but yeah. Stop. So Onyx, recommend this app 100%. NFO viewer, if you download torrent files and they come with NFO files, you need this app because those sometimes have the information that you need to use whatever you download. Remote desktop connection, don't really use that. Just looking around to see. Handbrake, great DVD ripping app. Mac Ripper, also another great DVD ripping app. Mac Pilot lets you change all these hidden settings on your system. You can enable all these modes for all these applications here. Change things that you normally wouldn't really be able to change. Excuse me. Like let's say network, and this is kind of scary, but this will pretty much optimize your network. In my case, I have DSL with PPPoE, and what you do is load the preset and apply, but you have to be careful, select carefully, otherwise it could damage your system. Yeah, this is another great app. It costs money though. You have to spend about $30. ScreenFlow app I'm using to record this, great app. In my opinion, it's much better than iShowU or iShowU HD. Boxy. This is pretty much a video media center sort of oriented app. Lets you, and the cool thing is it automatically recognizes your movies here. The movies that you have on your computer.